Hello, my name is John here and welcome back to another fishing episode. Over the last month, I've gone on quite a few sessions trying to catch different species of fish, but after a few bass sessions without hardly catching anything at all, I decided to change gears and go after a different species. So last time I was here, I was seeing a whole lot of carp crashing on the surface, and that just gave me an idea. Why not just come out here on a carp session? So I'm out here on my first ever carp session. Carp is one of those fish that I've always really wanted to catch, and I've never really had the guts to just go out and do it. I'm not really a carp expert myself. What I've got to work with today is a saltwater rod and a bass rod for carp fishing. So it should be interesting, but I hope I can land one today. I got some corn as bait, got some hair rigs tied up, and hopefully I can get myself on my first carp. Carp are quite an underrated species here in the US. There aren't many anglers that target them, and those that do prefer bow hunting for them over catch and release angling. I've never caught a carp myself, but lately I've been fascinated by them. They can grow significantly larger than most freshwater species, making them powerful fighters. So I'm just coming up to the end of my 3-hour session today. As expected, I didn't get a single take. A lot of the fish I'm hearing crashing, they're crashing like 80 yards out into the main lake. So I have to find a way to get some bait out to the spot. I definitely have a lot more to learn about carp, and although this time I couldn't catch one, I will definitely give it another try before the summer's up. At times you will have a streak of bad luck where you will go out on several sessions and just really put the work in and still not catch a thing. That was the entirety of last month for me. This usually happens to me right after the post-spawn period where it gets really hot out and these fish just scatter everywhere. Some stay shallow, some go deep, some look for cover, some head for shade. It can be an amazing time for fishing, but it can be quite difficult to find them, especially if you're fishing somewhere that you're not too familiar with. If you ever find yourself in a streak of bad luck like I had, don't get too discouraged. Eventually, you will find them. This time I'm coming to you from the banks of Triadelphia Lake. Over the past month, I've done about 5 trips to this lake, and every time I've been reminded how difficult it can be to find fish during the summer. But I'm going to be changing my approach today. It's hot, it's gonna be about 95 degrees today. So I'm thinking this fish might be a little bit deeper. So I'm going to take my fishing and bring it down a couple feet. So I'm just gonna get on the kayak one more time in this lake, give it one last shot, and see if we can catch a fish. Let's do this. Going to start off with a crankbait today. This is about a 10-foot diver. I'm gonna start checking the banks of this lake just because, well, it's like the lowest temperature that it'll be all day, so maybe some of them might be still feeding down shallow, but as the day progresses, I'm definitely gonna take my fishing down a few feet. Oh my gosh, there's one. This fish is like 4 sessions overdue. It's a small one. Oh, but if I can land him, he's just hooked. He's just barely hooked. I'm gonna flip him. Oh, there he is. Oh my gosh, this fish is so long overdue. About 10 minutes into the session, so I'm completely stoked about that. He was just in the grass thick grass. Well, there it is, my first fish out of Triadelphia Lake. I've really had to work hard for this fish. This fish is about 4 sessions overdue. A small one, but in pretty healthy condition. His fins are just spotless. Absolutely perfect. So fish got away before I could film the release. So I'm a little bit sad about that, but that just means I've got to catch another one. You guys ever chase ducks when you're in the water? Let's see how close I can get before they spook. Hello, Mr. Duck. There he goes. Oh, that's another one. It's a smaller one than the last one, but it's a fish. Come on, come over here. Oh, man, he's going crazy. Come on, stop. Oh, it's actually a smallmouth. Wow, I did not expect to catch a smallmouth. I didn't even know there was smallmouth in this lake. It has definitely been some time since I've caught a tiny tiger-looking smallmouth. What a sick fish to catch. I absolutely had no idea that there were smallmouth in this. That makes me want to catch a bigger one. That is so cool. He came right off some rock cover. Usual for smallmouth. I had no idea that there were smallmouth in this lake, and I believe that's my first ever lake smallmouth, if I'm not mistaken. I've never really caught a smallmouth from a lake before, so that's pretty cool. And I can't wait to catch another one. Hopefully this time he'll be a bit bigger. But that was definitely a treat. That made my day. Okay, so midday update. I've got 2 fish on the boat. It's about 1 p.m. at the moment, but I'm actually done with the kayak for today. My cousin Randy just texted me, says he wants to join me, so I'm gonna get off the kayak and get on an inflatable raft that I managed to get my hands on so he can join me in the water. I'm gonna try to get him on a fish, maybe a couple bass, and maybe even a carp, so we'll see. I've never caught a carp before, but I think I'm gonna give it a try. Provided I actually brought the stuff that I need, because I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna get off this kayak real quick, get on the inflatable raft, and keep fishing. I just made it out of the water, and Randy is just about to get here. So I'm gonna go back to the car, get the raft out, and see if we can launch that bad boy. And there he is. What's up? What's up, dude?
What's up?
Ready for a day of fishing?
Oh yeah.
Alright,
you want to check
let's
this
go.
out?
Are you serious? My man just got the hookup with the beer. Seriously? Alright, sweet. Oh, that's deep. That's really deep.
That's exactly what I said.
I went knee deep instantly. This is going to be difficult. There's so much in here. Hey, you f***ed up. You left this on my side. No, I'm kidding. Alright, you better get rowing, boy. Okay, so I came here all prepared to do some carp fishing, but my dumb ass forgot to bring the can opener for this, and it's sitting in the car, which we're already about 200 meters out, and this thing is super hard to control. I really don't want to go back. Open this kind of corn by biting the f out of it with a rock, and I made a hole big enough to get the corn out, so crisis averted. We got bait. Let's get to fishing. I took one last chance at a carp that session, but the wind picked up, and with a storm fast approaching, we had to leave. Hopefully I can get my hands on the carp soon. Well, that's gonna be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're a carp angler from the US, let me know what rod or reel combo you use down in the comment section. I need to upgrade my carp gear. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.